Welcome to Ningnan University. So today I'm going to share with you the program, the bachelor programs of arts in visual studies, and I hope that you would be able to get a brief understandings about our programs and some of the characteristics in the departments. So after my introductions, you are welcome to pose questions. Before I go into detail, I would like to show you a brief video clip, which actually was produced by our students, so including both postgraduate and undergraduate students at Ningnan. And then they would be able to show you how they, saw the campus and some other interesting, characteristics of our department. So I will quickly show you this 4 minutes video clip. Okay, so As you can see from the video, actually, we have quite lots of different components, including film studies, art history, fine art, and some other elements like aesthetics. So I'm going to introduce to you the components of our program very soon, and some of the students who participate in this filming project actually will also be appeared in some other slides later on, because a few of them actually were successful graduates, and I'm going to share with you their stories very soon. So traditionally, students, parents, and teachers will normally ask us questions about painting. So as you are the father of your daughters and sons, so I just want to ask, would this be also your concern when you come to ask about visual studies at Ningnan? So normally people would just think that, well, I don't really good at painting. Would it be a disadvantage of taking visual studies as the first degree? So I would say this is actually some of the traditional thinking of Hong Kong parents, because we only learn painting, drawings, or art and design in schools, and we normally would just think that art would restrict us to one media, that is painting. But I would say this is really a misconception, and like my parents would also question about my choice of studying art history, or design when I need to make my own choice to apply for university. And they are not highly educated, and they would normally just think that, well, after your graduation, you will only be able to sell your painting on the street. So they have very simple thinking of the potential career art students will have. But this kind of traditional thinking actually is not reliable, and I want to tell you that this is entirely a misconception. So for students or parents who are interested in the program Visual Study at Ningnan, please don't think that we require students have prior knowledge or trainings in painting. So if your children have no prior knowledge of art, it's entirely okay. So no worry about the techniques or skills in producing artworks, because when the children come to Ningnan, we will actually teach them history, theory, and practical skills of art. So they have choices, and then we are not going to train students as a professional artist in the future. Although some of them, they could become a professional artist, but this is not our only career. So and what we actually want to teach students is about the ways of seeing the world. So art is a kind of universal language for people from many different cultures. So we would like to teach students how to see the world through art forms, to discuss and analyze different issues related to our society, and it was just like through the arts, then we can be able to communicate with each other. So how we see the world, how we perceive what we have actually see in front of us, and then so how to project or represent some sorts of ideas through images. So art is one type of language or channels that can communicate our ideas with others. So we would also teach students how to express their ideas in different types of languages. So writing, speaking, art media, say painting, sculpture, photography, all these could be types of expressive languages for students to tell what they feel and what they think. So it is really beyond traditional thinking of an artist, or we are not limited to one single types of expression that is painting.